So I've made it to the Merrimack River in New Hampshire, and I only have a couple hours to fish this evening, maybe an hour and a half. I'm kind of behind schedule because I just got done filming an unboxing video at my apartment, and that took a little bit longer than expected. But nonetheless, I've made it out to the river with a little bit of time this evening, and I've been waiting for a good time to throw this bait. This is a limited edition GP Tanagon from Megabass. This color specifically was only released one time alongside the PS1, I believe in 1999. So this is one of the rarest colors that Megabass makes. And the lure specifically is an X80 Junior trick darter, which is kind of like a hybrid between a crankbait and a jerkbait. You can jerk and twitch it if you want, or you can do a slow, steady retrieve just like a crankbait. It pains me to do this. Oh, that hurts. I figured this river here is like the perfect spot to try out this little lure because of the smallmouth here feed on little bait fish this size. All right, all rigged up. I got this little guy tied to 10-pound fluorocarbon, which might be a little bit of overkill. But there's some big smallmouth here, and I really don't want to be caught using undersized light tackle for the big smallmouth here and they just get wrapped around a rock and snap me off or something, especially because this is a limited edition bait and I just can't like go to the store and pick up another one. Look at that big log floating down. But because the river is up so high, I'm going to be targeting backwater spots kind of out of the main current. As you guys can tell, the current here is pretty strong, but I don't know if my GoPro's picking this up, but right along the shoreline here, it kind of slows down and almost creates this big pool. And that's where I'm going to be targeting first. And I'm just going to be doing a slow and steady straight retrieve. And this little tiny bait here has a weight transfer system in it. So this little bait is tiny, but you can cast this thing quite far. It's only 1/4 of an ounce. Got him. First smallmouth today. These little guys are the ones that'll hook you. But first smallmouth today on the little limited edition bait. Definitely not the size I'm after today. Nice thing about this little bait here is this is a truly suspending bait. So as you guys can see that little stump right in front of me there, what I typically do is I'll cast past the stump and then I'll slowly reel this jerk bait back to me. And then right as I'm getting behind that stump, I'll let my bait pause. And since this bait is suspending, it'll just sit there behind the cover. And sometimes that's just too much for the fish to resist and he'll come out and just smash it. Now reeling this bait back to me on a straight retrieve is gonna give this bait some nice rolling action like this. Because you guys see how it has that little hump on the back, that is what gives this bait that rolling action. If this bait was a little bit more slender, like a pencil shape almost. It would just kind of have that side-to-side motion. But since that little hump is on the back of it, it really has that wobble as well as that side-to-side action. All right, I'm gonna see if I can kind of sneak in behind this pillar in front of me. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna at least try. Because that's like the perfect kind of out of the current area for fish to hide, and just wait for smaller fish to come in. And that is a no-go. I'm on max speed and I just can't fight the current on my max power, so we'll just take a couple cuts up here and then work our way to another spot out of the current. So I'm really gonna have to be careful where I fish today, because if I go down too far downriver, then I just won't be able to get back. Already got one. Hit the water and this thing was on. Ooh. Little smallmouth. Come on. What are you even stuck on now? Stuck on these little buds? What even are these things? Get out of here. Got a little one here. Another little smallie. Got him. Nice. Don't even know if this smallmouth knew what hit him. Or largemouth. This thing is a chunky largemouth. I actually can feel what's in his belly. Felt like a little bluegill. Ooh. Little guy right there. Ooh. Oh, I just broke it. There's no way it didn't just break right there. Oh no. Alright, so I don't think that it broke. I just whipped that against that concrete pillar right there. Got it. A fall fish? The biggest fish today. is a fall fish. Stub it, stub it. Really? Fall fish? Got one. Just trolling upriver to a new spot, and I caught a little guy. You know he's little when you can skim across the top of the water with 10-pound line. Look how tiny this guy is. Come on. I know you wanna. There we go. Look how tiny he is.